What's up, everyone? I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Today, I wanted to bring my little Latin spice to the channel and show you how I make sofrito. For those of you who don't know what sofrito is an ingredient that we make from scratch using different greens and different spices. And you can put this literally in anything. I've seen people put it on eggs. You can put it in rice, meat, beans. I mean, it's like an all-purpose seasoning if you are looking for that specific flavor. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys what ingredients you're gonna need to make it. So you are going to need culantro. This is what I put on mine. And they look like that. Sweet peppers. By the way, everything has been washed already, just to save some time. Sweet peppers. This is the brand that I use. You want yourself an onion, orange, green, and red pepper. Of course, the cilantro. I get fresh peeled garlic. You want some adobo, some sazon, the one with culantro and achiote, some oregano, Knorr's chicken bouillon cubes. I have some Lawry's garlic salt and some olive oil. So this is a recipe that I have changed a few times. I've added things to it, I've taken away, and this is kind of what I stuck with, what I really like. And yeah, this is the way I do it. Everyone has their different ways of doing this. There's different varieties of how to make sofrito, but I'm just going to show you how I do it, and I hope you try it because it's delicious and it makes your food taste really, really good. So I'm going to set you up on my stand so you can see how I chop and get everything together. All right, you guys. So the first thing I do, like I said, everything was washed. I don't bother to take this off because I'm going to chop it right there and throw this portion into the trash. I'm just gonna get everything chopped. It don't matter if you leave certain pieces because you're gonna blend this whole mix together. So as long as it's chopped up, I have me a bowl here and I'm just gonna put everything in. I use about half of the culantro. I don't put the whole entire thing, so I'm gonna put that away. So about that much is good, and we're gonna chop this up as well. I'm gonna use half of the red pepper. I'm gonna take the insides out. Some people like seeds in it, the pepper seeds. I don't mind if a few slip in there, but I pretty much take it out, and I'm gonna slice it. And we're just gonna chop. It doesn't matter, like I said, the size, because it's all gonna be blended together. I'm gonna do the same. Half of a green onion. I take the insides out. And this goes with a lot of stuff. We use this for our beans, when we're making yellow rice, stew, chicken stew, beef stew, soups. I mean, literally, anytime you want this kind of spice and flavor, you can put it in there. I've seen people put it on eggs. I personally don't, but it's not impossible. And we're gonna take the orange pepper and the same thing, clean it out. And this is like a tradition thing. Some people buy the Goya ones already made in the supermarkets. I personally do not like the flavor of that. Nothing is better than making your own ingredient fresh, instead of that Goya or whatever other brands that's out there. And this is gonna taste good. So I'm gonna go with, I only use like 3 sweet peppers. Some people put more. It's really to your taste. I cut the little corners out like so, and then I just chop them up in little pieces. Especially that the holidays are coming, you guys. People season their turkey with this kind of thing. Or we make pernil, which is pork shoulder. I put holes in it and we stuff it with garlic and sofrito seasoning, and it comes out really good. You're gonna take your onion. You're gonna use the whole onion. And it really don't matter how you slice it, because it's gonna be blended together like a puree. And the last thing, some garlic. I take about, I don't know, a small handful, about like that, of fresh garlic. And I take the little corners. I cut each corner out. And then I just chop them in little pieces. Alright, so this is what it looks like. All your ingredients in a bowl that we're going to blend. So I'm just going to take this out the way, store these for later. So that's what we have so far. Now I'm gonna put all the ingredients in and the remainder of some ingredients, and then I'm gonna blend them all together. This is an example of what it'll look like. I store them in mason jars. Don't mind, this is frozen. We keep this frozen, and I just defrost a little bit that I need when I'm going to use it, and it lasts longer. I put them in glass jars just so it can stay fresher, but it's okay if you can put them in any containers you have. Some people I've seen put them in ice cubes, so in an ice cube tray, so that you have like that perfect portion. It's up to you how you want to store it. But it does go in the freezer to stay fresh, unless you're doing it fresh that day and actually use it. So we're just gonna put our ingredients in. Everything is nicely chopped, nicely cleaned. And then we're gonna use some olive oil. Okay, I'm having trouble. Sorry, I was having difficulties opening the olive oil, but we're gonna put some in there. I don't put a lot. I literally just one around like this, like just a little sprinkle. So that would be maybe 2-3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna sprinkle some oregano. Like I said, it's to taste, so I just throw some in there. Let me see if you can see. I take some adobo. It's basically the taste. I throw some in there. I don't have specific measurements for those. I do a little bit of garlic salt. Same things. I sprinkle some in there. You need your 1 pack of Sazon. You always have to make sure it says with Culantro and achiote in it. That's the one that I buy, but there is like low sodium ones and some other ones. But this is the one I get, and we're gonna use 1 pack of those. And then the last thing that I put in is 1 chicken cube. 1 cube, looks like that. And then my final thing, I add just a little bit of water just to kind of like get it going. And then we are going to blend. Don't mind you guys, I'm having a little bit of coquito, which is coconut in some Spanish. It's rum and coconut together. It's delicious. Let me get my little spatula. And I'm just gonna bring down all the little extras. And we're gonna blend it some more. So now all you need is a jar. This is a smaller one that I'm using. I did a little smaller batch because I have one already. But yeah, and you put it in, and I'll show you what it should look like. Like I said, it just depends on the ingredients that you use. Some people put other ingredients where it looks more red. Me, I like it to look on the greener side. Let me show you. This is how it should look. the final product. And we store it away, put it in the freezer, and this is ready to be used for, like I said, anything. So if you want that Spanish flavor, if you're making, you know, taco night, anything, you throw some of that in there and it's gonna be so good. You barely have to put any other seasonings because it has all the flavor right there. Maybe some salt or whatever to your liking. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try this out. I'm sure you're not gonna regret it when you have a little taste of my sofrito. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that bell, show me some love, and enjoy your holidays because this is good, you guys. You gotta try this. A lot of people make this too, but you gotta try it. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.